We've all heard of criminals who made some bad decisions, and we might even know a few people that are criminals that made some bad decisions. But this guy's decision might be the stupidest decision ever made. All right, peace, family, peace. Thank you for tuning in to the Only One Mic Podcast, Mic Drop Show. I'm your host, Carl Gerard, and I present to you this week in Newcastle County, Delaware, 21-year-old Keon Baxter stole a car. Youthful indiscretion, stupidity. But when he stole the car, this goofy called the police on himself after the car he stole now got towed.
You big dummy.
Yeah, just a goofy, y'all. Here's how it went down. There was a Hyundai Sonata that was reported stolen after the owner left it running and unattended outside her home at Hunter's Crossing. Minutes later, the car was gone, as it would be if you left the car running and unattended. So now we fast forward to the next day. Now, young Mr. Baxter here got on the phone with the police, not with some type of, conscious conflict to say, well, hey, I was wrong. Let me go ahead and surrender. You know what this dummy did? He wanted his stuff back that he left in the car.
What are you, ignorant?
He told the dispatchers the stolen vehicle had been towed and he needed his to pick up his personal items that he left inside. And of course, it didn't take long for officers to find this goofy. But guess where they found him, folks? Take a wild guess where they found him. On the same street where the car was taken.
You big dummy.
Needless to say, young Mr. Baxter was arrested without incident. He's now being charged with a felony count of theft of a motor vehicle and was arraigned in court and released pending future proceedings. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. We laughing, but, it's funny. It is. But the bar has really fallen low, folks. You see this all the time when you watch these different YouTubers and these rappers and whatnot. These guys are getting on these interviews and totally incriminating themselves and then wondering why the feds is like kicking in their door, a few hours later. But this is where we at, with this generation. So like in this particular case, someone steals a car and calls the police for customer service of all things. What does that say about accountability, y'all? What does it say? Is this confidence, entitlement, or is this a generation that has a total disconnect from reality? Please make this make sense to me. Drop your thoughts in the comments. The Only One Mic Podcast is available on every platform you stream your podcasts on. Hit that subscribe, rate the show, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for past and current episodes. Now, you can also follow us on Instagram and X at The Only One Mic P1, Facebook and LinkedIn at The Only One Mic Podcast, or email us at theonlyonemic00@gmail.com. You can have your comments or questions played on the show if you call this number, 302-367-7219, folks. Listen, I appreciate you as always. This is a short episode, but please let me know what you think in the comments. What's going on, folks? Is this because weed is legal now, or what's going on? Y'all got to let me know. Make it make sense to me, y'all. The Only One Mic Podcast, Carl Gerard, signing off. Peace.